Good. John's lucky he's got such hot music as his theme.
What?
So you're lucky you got such hot music as your theme.
Probably should have actually rolled a bait on that, but whatever. I love, that's one of the reasons, actually, I think that's the main reason I picked Kyosuke, alongside the whole, like, take off your shirt thing, I thought was hilarious. But also, when I was playing Kyosuke was back when, like, there was maybe, like, 20 characters in the game, if even. So, the roster was a lot smaller than it is today. 24, but my base is over there.
It's gonna be hard for fighting games to keep improving people in the future because the size of the roster just keeps getting exponentially larger every game.
I mean,
And like if it's ever smaller, people are like 0 out of 10, not worth $60, more content in last game.
I mean, some people get it. It's the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 problem, where they put in as many characters as they could, and then they were like, yeah, we can't do that again. We only were able to do that because the budget was like, it was just reusing a lot of sprites from other games.
Plus, the licensing just got more messed up for those characters with time.
Yeah.
With, like the whole Spider-Man problem and X-Men and all that. I remember people were really upset that like I think it was Wolverine and Spider-Man like weren't in Infinite or something like that. It was just because they couldn't license them, and then those were super basic characters.
I don't know why. I thought Spider-Man was in there, but I know
Wolverine was not.
Yeah, Wolverine definitely wasn't. No X-Men was, which is what I think people were actually upset about, because like Wolverine hasn't missed an MVC at this point, or a crossover game.
At this point, I feel like Disney would have an easier time just buying Sony as a whole than trying to get Spider-Man off of them.
I don't think that's how that's gonna work.
Because they've been trying to get Spider-Man off of them for years, though, but they just keep rebooting it so that they don't have to give up the rights, because if they go X amount of years without a reboot, that's when they lose it.
Okay, yeah, no, Spider-Man is in Infinite, that's what I thought, because I thought he was in the cutscene with Frank West.
Oh, okay.
That's what I thought was the case.
Not the biggest fighting game expert, but...
No, that's fair.
I do remember hearing
basically
all about...
a lot of the issue that people had with Marvel Infinite, there's many different issues, but the roster was mainly Marvel movie characters, which people got upset about, and understandably.
It's kind of sad though, but speaking as someone who's actually been to Comic-Con, if you want to avoid the crowds, go where the comics are. It's all about the movies at this point.
Oof.
I'm not wrong, like, you go to Comic-Con and, like, all the empty spaces are where it's comics.
I don't think that's fully true, but... It's definitely, it also doesn't help that it's getting harder to get into comic conventions nowadays, as even just a regular attendee.
They start selling badges like a year in advance at this point. Oh, you're doing that.
Let's try to buck the curve, shall we?
Pretty likely to do well here.
I mean, it depends. He might have an ace up his sleeve. Wow, okay!
God.
Evade +4, great! Rosa, please.
No matter what, he's got you.
Free evade. What the fuck? Everyone says Rosa may be cursed me. I'm beginning to think they may be right. Unbelievable!
Oh no! Well, she leveled up easy.
That should have been a slam dunk! Oh!
Unfortunately, it was Space Jam 2.
Oh god, nice options. Nice options.
One's better than the other.
I mean, she's weak. Like, she has, like, no stats. I kind of feel like fighting her is just, like, at every opportunity is gonna be, like, how we keep her down, because she just has no stats.
She just turns into a piggy bank, essentially. Apparently Tim is just on a rampage this episode, straight up. Okay.
She's doing a lot of fighting compared to what I would expect. Again. Great! I need a perfect evade to not die here. Or a perfect, my odds are the same. Hey!
Wow. Wow. Nicely done.
I love winning.
Alright, maybe Rosa's cursed.
It's not too out of the ordinary with Daisy being cursed for me and me having to give that up because I wanted to start winning again.
I've had a bunch of people tell me that play this game, they're like, yeah, John, your playstyle doesn't really mesh with Kyosuke that well, so whenever it's time for me to plan and pick a new character.
Is it just the cards you're picking, or like the timing of you activating it, or what is it?
It's just like the stat spread and the abilities and stuff like that. There's better ones to make, because I'm very dependent on hyper cards, essentially, for switching into Rosa mode and stuff like that. Is there any other character with a super form
or something that you could adapt the sprite into?
Yeah, no, there's options. We wouldn't be able to transform. It would have to be something completely different, but there are options.
Hi, Kirby.
I may consider it after this recording session. We'll see.
Dash. Gimme. Nice. Exactly what I want.
Tim's down.
11.
Cool. I'm actually surprised Popo didn't try to fight you. Weak stats or not, I thought that they were gonna go for it.
Gonna go for the warp. Nice. She could land on the damage space. That could be nice. I could grab her from behind. You can mug her if you want.
I'm curious.
See.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Wow.
Man, the dice are not good to you today. Holy cow.
I've noticed!
I'm sorry. Give me that. Give me a double roll. 7. Okay, I can get to her. Oh god. Actually, if I kill her, you might kill me immediately.
And vice versa.
I have half the amount of stars she does, though.
Yeah, you do. You'd have to roll a 1 or a 2 to not kill me next turn, though, and you'd attack first.
And what makes you think that wouldn't happen? Are you serious?
Yes.
Are you serious? With how I've been rolling this whole game, this whole recording session, you're like, he's a threat. That guy right there, he's gonna mess me up. That guy who keeps rolling ones, he's gonna mess up my day.
You're due for something.
I guess.
Okay. I'm not sure I understand what this actually does, but like, no, I don't want to use that. Let's go. 4. 8. Oh god. Uh-oh.
That guy, he's gonna roll a 1. He's gonna mess up my day. He's gonna mess up my day.
Whoa,
That guy right there. Remember, OJ literally rolls the dice in the way that is funniest and or the most frustrating. Case in point, I'm about to use Cloud of Seagulls and it's going to kill me. Oh wow, it actually didn't. Holy cow.
Jeez.
I'm legit surprised.
Yeah, you did roll enough to get me, so it was the right play.
You know what? Fuck it.
Oh boy.
Screw it. Screw it all. Screw it all.
Oh no. Oh man.
Boy. That's silver.
Oh no! She totally did that to avoid dying to you.
I get that a lot.
So because she's dead, we can't target her stuff, and she's gonna get a full heal.
Now I'm gonna die to the seagull.
Can't power up the Monado.
Of course. Of course. Of course.
I want my stuff back.
Of course.
4. 4. Evade. Good one. Doubly good one. Kirby's my friend. He's
Meanwhile, Tim's just building up stars.
Yeah.
I have no cards,
On
so
the way.
actually the damage space might. Actually, no, wait, it's a warp. Take the warp. Take the warp, John.
Oh, great. Awesome.
Oh boy.
Okay, the air raid took me out. Thank goodness.